we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The World Cup draws have finally been done, and now we know the 12 groups and the teams that are going to be facing each other. So we have a whole lot to talk about this video. We have a whole lot to address. FIFA, we came to watch World Cup draw. You use 1 hour to be doing things that you people know. Pointless things. You use it to be doing, wasting our time up and down. I don't know this kind of nonsense World Cup draw. Maybe it's because I'm in Nigeria and I was already angry that Nigeria is not there. So every small thing you do was already annoying me. But I don't understand. We came there for draw. But we have a whole lot to address in this video. We'll talk about how the whole event was. We'll talk about the hosts getting some easy groups. We'll talk about Ghana's group. South Africa's group. Mbappe versus Haaland, which is in there. Messi's group. Is Messi actually FIFA's boy? We'll talk about Ronaldo's group. We'll talk about Spain's group. We'll talk about the favorites. I mean, we'll talk about some of the fixtures in there that you might not have noticed, that I might not have noticed too. But as we look at the table, we'll notice them. So please like the video, subscribe, and share. This is going to be a blockbuster, a banger, a very interesting one. So let's quickly get into the video. FIFA, you think we cannot notice you? We think we'll not see you. FIFA, we saw all the scripts that you put in place in this World Cup draw. We saw everything. Now, do you know that Messi and Ronaldo, if Portugal and Argentina finish at the top of their respective groups, Messi and Ronaldo play each other in the World Cup quarterfinals. Now, let's look at Ronaldo and Messi's World Cup groups. Messi's group, he has Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Who is stopping him? Ronaldo's group is even a bit harder. He plays, where is that his group again? He plays the winner of one playoff, then Uzbekistan and Colombia. So both of them can easily finish at the top of their group. So we are definitely getting a Messi versus Ronaldo. Now, that is old age. Now, in the new age, we're going to get Mbappe versus Haaland. Because Mbappe is France and Norway's Haaland are in the same group. Finally, Mbappe versus Haaland on the international stage. You know that Mbappe is not Haaland's mate on the international stage. And yes, I'm not dumb. I know that the fact that Haaland plays for Norway plays a big role. But honestly, I don't feel say Haaland Norway reach. Although France's coach has not been good, and this Norway can actually cause problems for them. But this is another script inside there. Another script is them putting Ghana and South Africa. No matter the group they put, the excursion these two teams are going for. As a Nigerian, I'm there to hate watch. They have confirmed our 2 hate watches. Our first hate watch is Ghana versus Croatia. Our second hate watch is Mexico versus South Africa. Ghana, you go to USA, you go to Mexico, you go to Canada, and you see real 247 line, not this liar coming to life for us here. So these are all the scripts. There are so many more scripts in there that I might have missed. And then FIFA, we noticed at the start of this draw, Canadian president or prime minister or whatever put his hand inside the draw, opened it, he picked Canada. Mexico zone, pick Mexico. Donald Trump, pick USA. How is that possible? What are the odds? There are about 8 balls. 1 out of 8 chance that you pick it and he picked it. How waiting they happen? You now come look at the group of the hosts. South Africa, Korea, and winner of one playoff. Another weak team for Mexico. Look at Canada's group. You have winner of playoffs. You have Qatar. You have Switzerland. Easily making it out of this group if they play well. For USA, you have Paraguay. You have Australia. You have winner of playoffs. Which kind of scripting is it? You don't even get shame. Like, you don't even get shame at all. You just did it, bam, in our front. But easy groups for many of the strong teams. Netherlands team is easy. Germany's team, Curacao. Ecuador and Cote d'Ivoire actually had. I'll not lie about that. Belgium's team, you know, my boy Mo Salah is inside there as well. Salah's group, he can make it out to Iran, New Zealand, and Belgium. And then Spain's group. Lami Yamal. Come, Ronaldo Araujo, all the sins you have committed at Barcelona, you pay for it in that Uruguay. Because Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay are the ones in these people's group. And serious stats padding. We'll talk about him more later in the video. But these are many of the things that you can just notice at first look, at first glance. But the groups are absolutely entertaining. I think the group of death is going to be that group with France, Senegal, winner of one playoffs, and Norway. I think that's the group of death. It's a very, very tough group. Brazil, Morocco, and Haiti's group is also very, very tough. But then, I'm gassed. I'm excited. I'm very thrilled for the next World Cup. The fact that we can see Messi and Ronaldo play each other, and for sure we're getting Mbappe versus Haaland. Proper scripting from FIFA right there. Um, so we have a whole lot more to talk about this in this thing, and let's address this thing. Now that we know the groups, let's talk about the favorites and talk about their groups. Now, for me, the favorites for the World Cup remain England, France, Argentina, and what's that last team? Spain. Portugal was in there for me, but with the way they have been playing recently, I'll not really put them there. Now, if you look at the groups of this team I mentioned, France's group is, for me, the group of death. They have Senegal, they have Norway, we get Mbappe versus Haaland, as I said before, and we have one winner of one playoff team, so we don't know whether that was going to be a tough or easy team. Then Spain's team, very easy for them. Proper start padding. Spain will not struggle against any of these teams. That's how good they are. They have Cabo Verde, they have Saudi Arabia, they have Uruguay, and then they proceed to the round of 32. Then you have England, they have Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. That Ghana match. Proper start padding. Then Croatia is going to be tough. It's going to be a tight game. Then Panama is going to be start padding as well for me. And then what's that other team I mentioned? I think I mentioned one of England, France, Spain. I think I've addressed all the teams. Argentina's team is start padding too. Messi is going to, I think, reach that record of most goals at the World Cup in this World Cup. Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Are we here for comedy? No, are we here to play? So look at my favorites for this World Cup. And I look at their group, and I think that they're going to have an easy group, apart from France. That's the only place I can see them struggling. But I do think they will progress. And then look at the round of 32 and all that. So for me, obviously Argentina are the current champions, and they always be high in my rankings, because not just they didn't just win the World Cup, they still went on to maintain a high level of football, and they have done in other competitions and other friendlies that they have played. Look at the Spanish team right now, who are hot. I think after Argentina, I'll put Spain second, because it's so scary. So if I'm doing the top 5 or top 4 of my favorites, I'm going to put Argentina first still. I'm going to put Spain. Then I always have to respect France, and then I'll put England. I don't know who is going to come next in this my ranking, but nobody really comes to mind right now. But if I look at this Brazil's group, if Brazil, their head correct, they're supposed to do something here. But right now, this is my top 4, and this is how I rank them. So I think it's going to be a tough one. But I think these teams that I mentioned will be the ones, we'll probably see them in the semifinals. These four teams will probably be playing each other in the semifinals. Next, look at this insane start. If Portugal and Argentina finish at the top of their respective groups in the first stage, they can face each other in the quarterfinals. Did you hear me that? You hear me well? We can get a World Cup knockout game. Ronaldo versus Messi. See, FIFA knows this scripting thing well. They know how to script. They know this is the final dance. They know this is Ronaldo's final World Cup, Messi's final World Cup. And we have never gotten a knockout game for the two best players, the two greatest players of our generation. We need one. Can Ronaldo finally score his first World Cup knockout game versus Lionel Messi? Will he be there? We already know Messi has a ton of them. We know Messi has done it. But now Ronaldo and Portugal. Can Ronaldo beat Argentina's Messi on his way to his first ever World Cup title? Or can Messi compound the deficit of Ronaldo right now and beat them again on his way to another World Cup? See, it is absolutely entertaining and wonderful scripting. You look at Messi's group already, very good group for Messi in terms of like, it's an easy group, and I think they will do very well there. You have Jordan, you have Algeria, and what's the last team? It skipped my head at this very moment. But I think Portugal's group is a little bit harder, let's be honest here. Portugal's group, you have, who are they playing Portugal? Portugal is playing Uzbekistan, which is a very easy game. But Colombia, for me, is a tough team. I always rate South American teams highly. And lastly, I think, what's the name of this team? Winner of one playoff is also going to be in there. So I think it's going to be a very tough one for these guys. But then, see, it's going to be still very exciting, very entertaining. Just the fact that I can see the two greatest of this generation, the two best players playing in a World Cup knockout game. Like, I didn't get that in their prime. I didn't get that when they were living their prime. Now that, you know, they are far past their best, they are giving us in their final dance. I mean, FIFA, please complete your script. I saw it, but please complete your script. Very, very entertaining script. And we have to talk about another thing also. This Messi's group. No wonder they used to call Messi FIFA boy. No wonder. Look at the group they gave him. Who is in his group? Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. FIFA's boy. The rigging has started. We have not even reached next year. The rigging has started. In our very before. Go and check all the other big teams. Who has an easy team like this guy? Fraud, scam. You never win anything that you never deserve anything you win. Nothing you win has credibility again. Same thing they did at the last World Cup. They are doing it again. They will now go now, let him lose the first game to one weak team, maybe Jordan. So that they will not say, these teams are strong. Now see Argentina now have an easy path against another World Cup. Fraud! The crying has already begun. World Cup never even started. The crying has begun. The tears I've been seeing about this Messi's group is just insane. Look, some men just put their hand inside balls. Pause. Some men put their hands inside and picked some balls and, and they selected the teams. That's how they came about it. Messi, where I will have a problem with you is if you don't find a way to become the all-time top scorer in the World Cup. FIFA has blessed you with a very good group. It is all left to you right now. Argentina, you should find a way to easily cruise through this group. Don't make anything hard for yourself. Because these games are more. I know it's just one more game because last World Cup was 7 games. Now this format is 8 games. So I fully understand that. But you will still feel it more. One advantage that Messi has is that he's already used to playing in USA, playing in the weather conditions. Rodrigo de Paul as well and all that. So they're already used to playing these conditions. So that's one advantage they have. But at the end of the day, I think out of all the big teams, I'll not lie. Looking at all the teams, I think Messi's team is the easiest. Argentina's group is the easiest. Look at France, look at Germany, look at Netherlands, look at Belgium, look at Spain, look at England. Definitely 100%. I think Messi's team is the easiest. Group is easiest. But, it's not fault of his. Let's use common sense here. We're all watching the draw. We all saw it happen. And, for instance, Spain cannot be in the same group as Argentina because they can only face each other in the knockout stages. That's I think the semi-final even. They cannot face themselves early because of how strong both of them are. You understand? I think there's something about the ranking and how the teams are placed that some strong teams cannot face each other early. So is it Argentina's fault that they are the best team in the world? When you are the best team in the world, you set yourself up to play easier teams. It's just common sense. Just like before in the former UCL format, when you win your group and all that, you set yourself easy for easier knockout stage games. It's just as simple as that. So this kind of thing now, you can even have an easy group stage run and you go to knockout and they will knock easy teams. Like now, if Messi wins their group and Ronaldo wins his group, they face each other in the knockouts. Isn't that a tough game? So please wipe your tears. Never even go far in the World Cup and don't start the cry. Save your tears. That World Cup, plenty tears go there. And I think USA will be in summer at that time, so it will be hot. So your tears will be drying. So keep a lot in the tank. And let's talk about Ronaldo and Portugal's group. This group is tough. Now, Ronaldo and Portugal's group. See, this group is definitely harder than Messi's group. We cannot deny it. We have Ronaldo facing the winner of one playoffs. I think it's that Congo something playoffs. I think it might be Congo that end up here. Uzbekistan, which will be an easy team, and Colombia, which I think will be a tough match. Look, Portugal, as I always say, has one of the best squads, if not the even best squad currently in football. You look at each position, they have 2 to 3 very good players. They have the best fullback in the world, in Nuno Mendes currently. They have Vitinha in midfield, arguably the best midfielder in the world. You have in midfield too with Bruno Fernandes in there. You have Ronaldo attacking. They have so many amazing players. Centre back position, very good. Right back, they have more than capable players for international level at every single position. But this is their manager. The same manager, Roberto Martinez, that wasted Belgium's golden generation. This same manager has done nothing to prove himself worthy of managing a squad as good as Portugal's squad. So I don't even know. I cannot trust him. You look at Portugal losing games to, what's their name? Ireland. You look at some of the games they lost. It was so embarrassing. There are some games that are supposed to be walkovers for. I look at the likes of Spain, what they do with their squad. It's scary. When the Portugal properly beat somebody 6-0, 7-0, and I'm not talking about Armenia or Liechtenstein or Luxembourg. No, talking about the proper team. I can see Spain destroying Turkey 7-8. This same Turkey will come and give Portugal a problem. And it boils down to their manager. The squad is there, the talent is there. Ordinarily, Portugal is supposed to be one of the main favorites for this World Cup with the squad that they have currently. They have the players to do harm to any team. It doesn't Argentina or Spain or any team at all. England, France, they have the players to cause havoc. But they don't just do it. It just doesn't show. The quality of the squad on paper doesn't replicate on the pitch. Just like somehow Nigeria and Super Eagles. That's how it is. But Portugal's team, I think that they're going to definitely win it. I think they will progress through. But with what I've seen from Roberto Martinez, I don't expect the games to be easy for Portugal. The guy hasn't proven himself to me at all. The guy has not shown to me that he's a capable manager, and I genuinely don't see anything that is special in him. If he proves me wrong, and starts utilizing the squad properly, definitely Portugal can win the World Cup. I'm telling you right now. That is why I always hold them to very high standards, because I know they have the quality to win the World Cup. But then, with what they are doing currently, I don't think that they can win this. And now, okay, let's talk about one more European team before we address, because I have some banter. But let's do this banter. Ghana's group. The only thing Ghana is going to do at that World Cup is to go and see how real 24/7 light is. That is the only thing Ghana is going to do at that World Cup. Because it's excursion. 0 points. That is why they ended up in Group L. Because their World Cup campaign will be filled with L's. 0 W's, only L's. Loss. They ended up in a group with who? Croatia. Luka Modric will show you some moves. He will test Thomas Partey's waist in that midfield. You have England. You have Panama. Even Panama, not thin. Oh, good, dude. You are not good. So, right now, as a dedicated hater, my work is just to wake up every morning during that World Cup period, hit on Ghana. I am a fan of England. I am a fan of Croatia. I am a fan of Panama. I come from all these countries. Today, I announce my tri-citizenship, if that's a word. I am a native of England. I am a native of Croatia. I am a native of Panama. You are ready for the Black Stars. Don't worry. People want to go to World Cup. I told you it's excursion. People want to at least let Kudu see how they be saying only Accra and Kumasi you go to see. May see how Vancouver did. May see how New York did. Let Ghanaian boys get small exposure. You know, it's not only egg that they came to this life to see now. Let them see what life is about. So I support that, you know. The Ghanaian government usually, the money that they are supposed to spend and go to this World Cup, they are supposed to go and invest it. Go and buy crypto safe, eh? Go and buy something. Go and invest it in your 247 line. Go and do better roads. Go and invest it in your economy. The citizens are complaining. Let your economy come up. That's better. But now you want to go and waste it on journey to America. It's not good. It's not good. So Ghana, we are ready. We are fully loaded. Any loss, any draw, you must win this World Cup. Oh. You must win this World Cup. Yeah? Nigeria didn't make the World Cup. You wanted to finish. You must finish me. I've never received insult and banter the way I received the night Nigeria failed to qualify for the World Cup. See, Ghana, we are ready. Shaka po. Go and ask Coach B what that means. Don't worry, Ghana. We are active. We, the Jollof Warriors, we are active. So, any case, that's Ghana's group. I'm very excited. Our hate watches have been confirmed. So we have another very interesting hate watch, and that will be our South African brothers. But I think we'll address that now before we go back. And just one other very interesting and important thing I was supposed to address. Now, South Africa. Our first hate watch of the World Cup has been confirmed. Mexico versus South Africa. Just like 2010, which was South Africa's last World Cup. Come today. Mexico versus South Africa. Look, South Africa will be active. Bafana, Bafana, banana, banana. We are active for you. See, Nigerian roads, we are village people. We are village people in this World Cup. We are just there to hate. Nothing more. We don't have business. I don't have affiliation with any team. I'm just a supporter of any team that is against certain teams. You see Ghana, I support everything that is against Ghana. You see South Africa, everything that is against South Africa, I support them. You people see real and a piano and I go run. Don't worry. But this Mexico game is going to be very tough. Korea. I don't see them beating Korea. I don't even know where South Africa is. See, they just want me not be like say they no come out Johannesburg and Cape Town. At least let them see life. Let Ghanaians too see life. Let them go out of Kumasi. Let them go out of Accra. Let them know what life is about. That's just the main thing. This World Cup is just education. FIFA wants to educate. That's why they made it 48 teams. They want some African countries to see how the world is. Let their mind broaden. You know, traveling is experience. Traveling is education. Traveling is knowledge. So they just want this South Africans to, batong the World Cup. Unswine, nkwane, nkwaza. Don't worry, we are active for you. Bafana, we are active. The beautiful stuff. So congratulations to South Africa on their group in any case, apart from the banter. Congrats to them on their group. I wish that my country was there, but I just have to be a dedicated hitter right now. And finally, I think we need to just address two things now. FIFA and their scripting. Mbappe versus Haaland at the World Cup. Norway versus France. See, we've always said that one of the main things Mbappe destroys Haaland in is in international accolades, international doings. And up until last year, this year even, that's when Haaland really stepped up internationally, replicating what he did for his clubs, for his country. Doing it in those international important moments, carrying them to the World Cup. Mbappe has done that, has won the World Cup. I mean, this World Cup, he can become the all-time top scorer at the World Cup. The record he has to break at this World Cup. He already has the most goals, I think, in World Cup knockouts. If they're internationally, Mbappe no be Haaland meet. And one of the big factors, obviously, is the international teams they play for. France is obviously way better than Norway. We cannot deny that fact. But this Norway team is an up-and-coming team. And you cannot say that they have zero chance of beating France. No. France is favourites for this game. Obviously, France is supposed to win this game. But Deschamps has shown that nowadays he's not a capable manager. I don't really trust Deschamps. So I'll not be shocked if they draw or lose this game. But in any case, it's going to be very interesting. No Messi, no pity for anybody. Mbappe, you are the favourites. The pressure is on you. But if it's internationally, when you wear that France jersey playing at the World Cup is your competition. That's one thing you have told us. The World Cup is your competition. And it's so interesting that we get to see these two guys finally play against each other. I've seen them face each other. I think PSG. Yeah, PSG versus Dortmund, they have faced each other. Then obviously Real Madrid versus Man City, they face each other as well. And it has been very, very good. It has been very, very interesting. I think even Man City versus PSG too, they have faced each other many times, but never on the international stage where both of them now are the main characters. They are the main men. I think the two captains of the respective international team. Okay, Odegaard is the captain of Norway when he's fit, but Mbappe is definitely the captain of Spain. So very excited for that one. Very interested in that one, and I cannot wait. I'm very, very gassed for that fixture. And finally, we need to talk about Spain's group. The group, they even make me laugh. The last very important group I want us to address is Spain's group. This Spain, they just gave them a group to start padding. Lamine Yamal is about to start pad. You know how much Lamine Yamal turns up for his country. I'm telling you, he's about to start pad because I told you guys, there is no international team I fear more than Spain. I believe Argentina is favourite. I know Argentina well. I understand Argentina well. But this Spain, I'm not really sure about their true potential. I don't know how good they can be because they're scary. Only them, they tear teams 7, 6, 5, 8. They are the team that does that. So at this World Cup, Lamine Yamal wants to announce himself to the world. He knows it's the biggest competition. Lamine Yamal is well aware of these things. Spain right now, they are the winners and current champions of the Euros. They won that in emphatic style, beating France and then England in the final. So right now, they got a very easy group. Cabo Verde, I'm sorry, my African brothers, your fine ladies and everything, you guys are gonna lose. Saudi Arabia, brother, are we here to joke? I mean, we might see historic scorelines in this World Cup. We might see sevens, we might see eights, and then Uruguay. This Uruguay match, Araujo, you will pay for your sins in this match. I'm telling you right now. All your sins you have done to Barca. You know many of the Barca players play for this Spanish team. You go pay. You go collect. Because may no be like say now when you want to go play for Uruguay, those your bozo moments to suddenly seize Mbano. But in any case, a very, very interesting encounter for Lamine Yamal and Spain. I think they will breeze through their group. And even in the knockout stage, round of 32, I think they will win that. And at the very least, I think Spain should be getting to the semi-finals. And for me, they're one of the strong favorites. I listed my favorites for the World Cup earlier, and my top four is obviously Argentina, Spain, France, and England. Those are the teams I'm going to put as the teams to win that I think are probably going to be in the semi-finals. But then, it's going to be absolutely interesting, and I can't wait. This Spanish national team is scary. I mean, we know how good they are. They play, for me, the most interesting, and, it's almost like I'm watching club football, like I'm watching a properly coached club football team. International football teams are good, but they're never as good as a club side, and that is how good Spain is. They play amazing possession football, they pass through the lines, they do all the great stuff you love to see when you watch your club play. So that is why I absolutely love this Spanish squad. I absolutely love them to beat, and I think that they will do very, very well at the next World Cup. So this is their group, very good group for them. But in any case, these are all the groups, and these are all the things I saw that and I said I must talk about. It's going to be a very, very interesting competition. It's going to be a very, very interesting tournament. And I want to talk about something on the bonus, but I think I'll do that in a different video. But in any case, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. I hope you subscribed. I hope you shared. That is the only way you can support me and this channel for absolutely free. So please, if you're not done all that, do all that right now. If you watch this video up to this point, just write legend right now in the comment section, because you are a legend. For you to watch almost 30 minutes video, you are a legend. But we had to cover everything. There's a whole lot to talk about, so we had to cover everything. I really appreciate you guys' support to this channel and your support to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be following everything about the World Cup. Obviously, the Premier League preview is coming out very, very soon. So please, do make sure you subscribe. Everything about football this year, this is where it begins and ends. So thank you, and thank you. Adika6 is out. Peace out.